Most of us in a job that we don't like, and we have a dream, but we are so afraid to go for it, and we have nice investing opportunities, and yet we're so, even though we have some little bit of money in ourselves, we're afraid to make the move. And if you look at all of this, is that used to be my life. That used to be my life. And all of this happens because of the fear. Our life is completely defined by fear. What if it doesn't work out? What if I start the business? Like, what if I quit the job? Like, what if I would not have other options? What if, like, my dream, like, what if I want to start my own business? What if it doesn't work out? What will happen if I quit my job? I'll probably will not be paid for myself. What happens if I lose all my money if I invest? Our life is defined by fear. If you look at it, and every single thing, all these things comes at a cost of fear of not being able to start. Fear of this and fear of that. I used to be the same person. I used to be the same person who used to fear all the time. And what we're going to talk about is going to change your whole entire mindset of how I switched mine, where I was able to living in nice places, like having all these things. I'm going to tell you a secret in this place right now. And if you follow this, your whole life will change. I certainly have mine. I'm telling you from an experiences. You have two choices. This is your whole brain, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. You have a choice to make. You can think positive or you can think negative. Most of our life comes within fears. And all the things you think about, jumping from a job, dream, not able to dream higher, not able to invest. Yes, you can say, like, I want to dream high. You can say I want to dream high. That's what I used to say for years, that I want to dream high, but I never really dreamed high and showed it because I was too afraid to move. You're probably stuck in a job, you're too afraid to move right now. Like, you don't know, you don't want to go through that uncertainty. But we have to work on our fear. Like, why do we fear? Like, what it is actually causing this fear, which is causing our life to stuck in one place. Trust me, it has helped me. Most of the people, 99% of the people, never find the answer. So you have a choice on your on your conscious mind. You can think positive or you can think negative, and whatever you think will amplify into your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind cannot determine positive or negative. If you feed it negative, it will amplify. If you think it negative, it'll amplify. If you think it positive, it'll amplify. Whatever you put into your conscious mind will amplify into your subconscious mind, therefore into your whole life. So this is our thinking. The thoughts will always flow into your mind, and you will see that, at least for me, I have seen that 90% of my thoughts were always negative. What if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't happen? You start to notice that 99% of the time, like, your brain are just thinking negative. We need to work on that, because, as I said, whatever put into negative will multiply and you will show it into your life. So this is, you have no option. You have a choice. You have a choice to make. Whether you want to think positive, right now you're thinking negatively 99% of the time. But you can choose to think positive 99% of the time. But it's harder to do it. You have to go through like a couple of months of training for you to be able to actually choose the positive thoughts. And when you do choose the positive thoughts, it'll amplify into your life and you'll express into your real life. So most of us, 99% of the time, we're just worrying and doubt, which is the negative thoughts. And every time you put your negative thoughts, your subconscious mind goes into the fear states because you're fearing, because you have worry and doubt. 99% of the time, what if the business, if I always wanted to start, if I don't start? What if, like, what would happen if I just quit my job? This worry and doubt creates the fear into your subconscious mind. And guess what? When you have this fear state into your subconscious mind, it expresses yourself as anxiety. And you get into the depression modes. You get into the anxiety and depression. So now you know the causes of the anxiety and depression into your life. And also, so the causes of the depression is your worry and doubt, your negative thoughts. But as I said, you had a choice. You had a choice to make. But if you're not able to control your choice, you'll have this anxiety, and the anxiety will suppress into your body as a depression, and it will come in the disease form, and your whole life you'll go through with this depression and anxiety is because of your thoughts. It's a very important thing. It's your conscious mind. If you don't control your conscious mind, you'll go through your entire life with this thoughts of disease and depressions into your life. Now, can you change this? Absolutely. I have certainly changed mine. You can absolutely change this with a faith-based of understanding. Okay. What is the faith-based understanding? The problem with the faith-based understanding is that most of us are not able to choose this faith-based understanding because it's something that you don't see. But the faith-based understanding is the key to freedom. You can certainly choose, instead of this negative, you can choose the positive. But now, how do you choose the positive? You choose the positive by studying and understanding your own self. This is the most key fundamental of human life. When you can sit down for hours and understand yourself and study yourself, you can certainly change your whole reality and your whole life just by understanding it. That's the only way to get out, is understanding ourselves. Listen, when we understand this, our whole life changes. It can only be done through this study. Before I studied this, I held low pay job. I was broke. I was unhappy. My life wasn't better. But after I studied this, I'm living in a nice place. I'm able to take risks. I'm happy. All the abundance and every single thing comes to you in life. It's by understanding yourself, and through understanding you would be able to choose the positive. Now, when you understand yourself, this is certainly a very deep topics, right? And I'm just going to show you a little bit of understanding process, but it has to be a broad course. Like, understanding yourself is sitting down for hours and hours and analyze your life to be actually able to come to conclusions. Only then you would be able to think positive. And remember, our subconscious mind just picks up on what you feed it. When you're actually able to change your thoughts, you'll be able to do the faith. You will have faith in yourself because you would understand it from the roots. Most of our uncertainty comes in life because we don't have faith in something. We don't have faith in unknown. It's because we don't understand ourselves. When you understand something, then you will have faith. This is the only secret of your life. Before you go to an airplane, when you're a kid, you're scared. But when you understand it, when you saw it into your own life, you're able to have faith for the next time. This is the same thing. When you do have faith, when you understand yourself, then you'll have faith. And when you have faith, you'll have your well-being. You'll be a happy person. It'll express into your real life. And that is because you're at ease. You know yourself. And that's the form of creations for life. And listen, what I'm telling you is, I'm pretty sure you understand where I'm coming from. It's the understanding of yourself. It's the study of yourself will give you all the faith to take all this risk, to take all this risk to your dream will come true, and you'd be able to do absolutely anything, and the fear will disappear from your life. The fear is like a lion. It is constantly pushing you farther from your goal. You're constantly constantly looking for distractions because you don't want to face your fear. And the same thing, if you don't face your fear for a long time, your life will be completely chained. You'll always work in a job that you hate, and your dreams will never come true because you are so afraid to actually jump out from your jobs and do it and invest in yourself. That's what not most of the CEO and other people tells you about, is because you don't understand ourselves. We have to sit down and influence our conscious mind in a way 90% of the time, so we're able to break free. So I'll just give you a little bit of understanding of how I am doing it right now. So this is me just thinking about one thing. Let's say starts from here. I have a legal issues that I need to deal with, but I'm avoiding it. Now, why am I avoiding it? Because I feel pressured, because it takes a long time, and I don't know what's going to happen, the uncertainty. So I distract myself with pleasures. Therefore I'm avoiding the task. Now, we have to work on something, and I would be creating a comprehensive videos where I'll go through all these steps of understanding yourself. Remember, the only way to break free is the understanding of yourself. The only way you will be able to have faith, the only way you'll be able to choose positive is when you understand yourself, understanding the whole scenario. Most of us are constantly hyped with the next music and next video and next this. We never really sit down and understand ourselves, and up until you do it. Most of the CEO lives in the quiet places. There is a reason why they live in the quiet places. There is a reason why most of the people are not successful and constantly need to go out to the party and clubs and things, because you cannot hide yourself you cannot hide for long enough. So it's going to be a very comprehensive study. Follow me for more. We're going to have to do a lot of work, and trust me on this one. This will experience you'll never have from ChatGPT, because this has been penetrated into your brain with so many ideas and so many thoughts that you would be lost for your entire life if you don't take responsibilities. So hopefully I give you some valuable lessons here, and follow me, and look for my next video, because we'll be going through a completely detailed studies. I'll be coming with the course of actually understanding yourself so you can break free and not let fear and anxiety and depression control your whole life. So hopefully you got some valuable lesson from this. Soon I'll have this video up and ready for you to completely free. All I care about is these people, the anxiety and depression in North America. Statistics shows that it's going over the roof, and nobody teaches you in the university or high school. This is a very big thing we're gonna be covering, and just tune to it, and we'll break free. You can have the best life, you can have the best cars, like you can have every single things. You can have a peace of mind when you take control of your life by understanding yourself. You all are kings and queens, and you got the dreams and inspirations, and I'm here to help.